Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to Chara's Challenges. So, first of all, you might see Pennywise as my little dude here. That's because they have a Halloween update going on right now, because Halloween's approaching, which means Spooktober's approaching. What's going to happen is, because it falls on, unfortunately, a Tuesday, we're going to have to spill into November, but that's fine. Spooky month is whenever I damn well say it is. Alright? So, Spooktober is going to be happening, I believe it's the 29th of the Sunday, right? So it'll be the 30th going on to Halloween, and then obviously it's going to spill into November because that's how that works. So stay tuned for that week because that's going to be Spooktober once again. This will be the third time this year. I have some pretty exciting games lined up for this year, so it's going to be pretty exciting. So stay tuned for Spooky Month or Spooky Week because that's when it's going to be happening. But yeah, that's why Pennywise is my thing because I got it for free because I'm awesome.
Nice.
But more importantly, which is why we're here today, which is Chara's Challenges Season 2. So last time they did the back rooms, Isabel was, I think, the only... Oops, I'm breaking everything. Isabel did... you only died, like... Or no, I went on and off. That's right, because we switched it.
Yeah.
So they both got to try it. Zach did horribly because he kept dying.
I made it to the door on my first run. It's just the dude was there.
Nah, I don't want to hear it. Either way, he also got killed multiple times. But Isabel, once it switched back to Isabel on her last try, that's when she got it, obviously. She got lucky because there's a dude right behind her.
Yep.
In post, I checked, and I heard him. He was definitely right behind you. So, yeah. So it was very close, but she did end up doing it, and they lost, I think it was 5 lives I counted because I'm not counting that one that Zach got clipped through the wall because I found that a bit unfair to him. So I didn't count that one, so they only lost 5, not 6. So keep that in mind. So I believe you still have 24. I don't, unless you fail horrendously, even if I counted wrong, I think you'll be fine. I did confirm with myself though that destroying asteroids is only safer. It doesn't give you points. So while you should still destroy them to make sure you don't run into them, they don't give you any extra points. So don't be sitting there destroying every asteroid you see. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. But since Isabel was the one to beat said backrooms, that means Zachary is going to be the one to be starting this one. Now we're back to every 3 deaths because that makes sense with this. With the other one, if it was every 3 deaths, Zach would have got to play once, maybe. So it wouldn't have made a ton of sense with that. So the last time, so let me just read the description for you. Finding himself in an asteroid bar, our adventurer must carefully maneuver around asteroids and enemies to get out of this galaxy safely. So yeah. And you can sort of see if you look closer, but there's separate paths and stuff, so you still have different choices.
A lot of choices to make.
Yeah, unlike the 5th one had like 17 different like choices at the end of the road because there was the main crossroads, and then those main crossroads split into a different crossroad. So there's like 17 different ways it could have gone. But yeah, let's see what happens. You ready? Also, if I remember this level correctly, which I think I do, I think this is the level that has like amazing music to it. They all sort of do, but this one really will amp you up and get you ready. You ready?
Okay.
Megalovania.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what it is. No, it's more of a... How do I word it without spoiling it? I don't... The word I would use is the word I cannot use, otherwise you're going to be like, oh, I know what type of song it is. So we'll see how loud it is at the beginning, because I know it goes hard, so we'll see. But let's do it. You ready?
Okay.
Here you go. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to say pirates is the word I was going to use.
Yeah. Okay, so tip right off the start, if we do want to run into asteroids, we would not want to waste our time by destroying all of them. Just destroy them if they are in the way.
Got it.
That's something still happens. Hopefully getting a new capture card. I'm hopefully getting a new capture card this Christmas, so we'll see if that's the thing that fixes it. I don't think it can be the PS4 just because I played it like making Chara's Season 2. I never encountered it once, so it has to be something with the thing. And also I noticed it on Rabbids too, which is on the Switch, so it can't.
That's mass toy.
It can't possibly be.
Just make a path for yourself. Just make sure.
I didn't confirm if they instantly kill you. I just know that they shouldn't. The only things that should instantly kill you is the walls.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yep,
is some
just make
epic
yourself a
music.
pathway.
Yeah, they don't give us points. Just like get them out of the way.
Yep.
They're just a nuisance.
And remember what you learned from Act 5, which is you can hold backwards and slow down a little bit. But yeah, I was gonna say like space pirates. That's what I get out of this song.
Yeah, it kind of does. Not gonna lie, I'm totally imagining like some kind of like space pirates going on. It's really epic.
Yeah, when I first found the song, I'm like, oh, I gotta put this in a level.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is epic.
The 10th song, or like the one in Act 10, I think is better in terms of music, but like this one's still
Because
pretty
it's
good.
like a final boss.
Yeah, it's like a final frontier type of
Yeah.
song, yeah.
Ooh, yo,
Okay.
little
Yeah.
yikesy. Oh god.
Oh gosh.
It's fine. Everything's fine. No,
Ah.
it was either that or die
We
from
got a
the wall.
checkpoint, so. Okay. Got a power up. Let's see what that.
Laser collected.
Lasers. Uh oh, you're about to die.
I know. Just gotta be a bit careful. Actually, I don't know if I can get that guy. He's too far down.
Don't get it. Don't risk your life. He's too near the edge, or like the. Yeah.
That would have been that would have been an amazing streak, but I couldn't get to it in time.
You hear the drums on that? It's crazy.
This is
Yeah,
epic.
it's crazy.
This thing
I appreciate
goes-
any good drummer. What I don't appreciate is stopping every 5 seconds. Hey, there it is.
Hey,
Every 5 seconds,
Right
sounds
on
right.
time.
Right on cue.
Lol.
I stop shooting. Then kill.
Okay. Destroy the.
No,
Oh, died.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everything is fine.
Okay.
Increase blasters. Okay.
Yeah, now that you can, try to get some
Look
of these
at
guys
that!
to get
10th
some
Street.
beautiful
Drones
points,
increased.
so we can get lives.
Oh, you got drone and missile.
Nice.
This is where we died.
Yeah,
by
that's
default.
it's fine.
Shield increased. Let him shoot. Never mind. The drone got him.
That's not a drone. That's the bomb. Your drone is the thing flying around your character.
Oh.
White
Bomb. Okay.
Kind of wasted though. Ooh, that would have been close.
That was a little close. I got scared. Not gonna lie. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
A little tight. Okay.
Tight. Just don't run into any of the walls, and we will be good.
Ooh, blitz. There goes the shield. Now this is an odd level, so there's no boss fight.
Nope.
And no boss fight. We just have to survive.
Beat the level.
Survive,
Exactly.
kill as many enemies as we can, and yeah.
Okay, RF. That is rapid fire. Okay, so we get to shoot faster. Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know what that thing
Love to
shot,
see
but it shot something.
It's detecting the enemies on the opposite path you didn't go on.
Oh.
You picked like this
Oh,
path.
look at that. That is beautiful.
I think you picked the less enemy path. That's why it was.
It's fine. We still
It's
have...
not fine in terms of points.
Yeah, we could have gotten a lot more points. Yep, get him. Or rapid fire. Oh, I couldn't get to that
Yeah,
You're getting all the things.
we're getting everything here.
dude. Oh my god, I am unstoppable!
I wouldn't say that.
We can still die by walls.
You
Very
can
true.
in fact die by anything at this point.
Look, you see that rebound? I think that's the rebound.
It's called the rebound laser. So yes, I did see the rebound actually. Actually, you know what I think? I think those take half. I think because they're technically an obstacle. I think they take half.
Very true, yeah.
Now that I think about it, I don't think they take as much as a wall, but I think it's just barely.
Okay, low and narrow, but that's fine.
Narrow pathways here. Oh gosh.
Good job.
Nope, I'm not gonna risk it.
Woohoo!
Oh!
That was close.
That was pretty close.
Okay. We're good. Back to open. And we did it!
Nice, one death.
Nice.
Alright, tip 5. Certain enemies like the tower and the circle will explode off camera as long as they were shot at least once. This is because when you shoot them, it causes them to crash into each other. which eventually kills all except one.
Interesting.
Alright, good to know.
Okay.
So 35,000. So there you go. What was that? One death there?
That was one
Yeah,
death.
only one death.
And that was
To be fair, you did pick the easy path out of that last choice there. The top path had a lot more enemies. That's why your thing kept going up to try and kill them.
But hey, 7 lives gained. That's pretty good.
Yep.
It gets us up to 30 or something.
Yeah, like I said, I had to double check the math, but even if it doesn't matter because I'll just double check the lives gained, but with the lives lost, it wouldn't have mattered because you only died once.
Yeah.
So
not as good.
So
as
technically,
Act 4,
so you got
really
7, but you technically got 6 if you think about it.
It's fine.
So
we only lost 1. We could have lost like 15.
True.
Yeah, 15 would have probably been a problem. Yeah.
That would have been a
I
big
think we did pretty
problem.
good that game. It was definitely pretty scary with the tight parts, but we.
All the paths converge on that one thing there.
Yeah, I could see that being more of a struggle than trying to deal with enemies.
Yeah, like I said, each level has a theme except for maybe the 10th one because that's just a collage of everything. But this one was obviously not crashing because the asteroids, I think, like I said, I don't think they're insta-kills, but I think they do take half, so hitting 2 in a row would kill you.
Yeah, definitely a claustrophobic.
And you'll also know there's no health power up on that level. So if you got shot, you would have had to carry your life throughout the entirety unless you died. There was still a checkpoint. I believe there's a checkpoint at every level, but yeah. So Act 7 was like not crashing and avoiding asteroids and stuff. Act 6 was special. Act 5 was all about like sort of like being able to not see. I think actually Act 8 has a bigger part of that, but Act 5 was basically like that. And I already explained Act 1, 2, and 4. But moving on to Act 8, which is this one. This is the one where like sight is going to be hindered a little bit. Because realizing he's close to Chara's galaxy, our adventurer reaches the Rainbow Galaxy, one of the most dangerous galaxies out there.
It's probably really bright.
This has double the amount of enemies in it. This also has, you're in the Rainbow Galaxy, which is super bright, as you can see. So you're going to see a lot of stars flying by, because you're flying. So you're going to see a lot of stars going by, and they're going to be pretty bright. So it's going to sort of hinder your thing. And then you're going to see the enemies, but what might be hard to see is actually their bullets. And that is the important thing.
Yeah, because their bullets are like bright yellow, so that may be a little tricky.
Yeah.
So you'll see the enemies, and you'll obviously see the walls, so you don't run into those. But what's going to be hard to see is the actual bullets. And you can't see it on here, but there is a part of the map where you don't exactly have walls anymore. We'll just say that. We'll see. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy. Like I said, Act 5 was sort of the thing that started the ascent of difficulty. Act 7 kind of went back on track, and Act 8 and 10 are going to be spiked a lot.
And this one also has a boss.
This one does have a boss, yes. And like I said, the boss is going to be hard to see too because of his bullets, or like the bullets that he has is going to be hard to see because of the Rainbow Galaxy. And Act 10, like I said, is a collage of everything, so of course that's going to be pretty difficult because it's a collage. It's basically the hardest version of all the acts because it's a collage of everything. You have asteroids, you have bosses, you have all these things that are in there. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. But next time they're gonna be doing Act 8 and seeing if they can do with that. At the end of Ethan and Post will post their total live counter on the screen right now, just in case you're not following along. Because like I said, I didn't fully keep track on Act 6, so they'll be posted right there. And then Act 9 is obviously going to be special again. Now that one's more special, I would even say, than the back rooms. That one's going to be interesting, and we'll have to see how that works. Because Act 9 of Season 2 I actually did while making Season 1. Because Act 9 Season 2, Act 9 in general is what it's called, was actually originally going to be Act 9 for Season 1, but then I held it off and I'm like, nah, let's wait till Season 2 to do that. So it was actually going to be in Season 1, but is now being in Season 2. So we'll see how that works. Yeah. Once you beat Act 8 and I show you the preview of Act 9, you'll know exactly kind of what's going on with that. But thus, you'll have to wait another week because that's how it works. Also, just keep in mind Chara's challenges, as well as if Path to Glory lands on the week of Halloween. Those will not be happening the week of Halloween just because Spooktober is going to take priority, and then after Spooktober's done, then we'll get back into stuff. Which I believe Act 10 would fall on Spooktober, right? Because you have next week, which is...
yes,
yeah.
Act 10... Wait.
Yeah, because next week is Act 8, then the 28th week, which is... that would be Act 9.
It's either 9 or 10.
No, it's Act 10. So yeah, Act 10 again has to be halted for a week, which happened in the season 1 as well. So no big surprise there. We're not trying to do that; it just happens to land on those days. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. On the left, you can check out Chara's Challenges Season 2 if you haven't watched all the acts. I don't know why you're here, but if you haven't, then they're over there. Same thing with Season 1. If you haven't seen Season 1, none of this is going to make sense, so I suggest you go do that. If you like the content you're seeing, please consider subscribing. Try to finish every series we can, except for Lewis Mans, because Lewis equals Luigi, and no one likes him. It's Luigi. Let's be honest here. Nobody likes him.
Will you shut up?
Yeah, just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Yeah.
No, I will not deal with it.
Life goes on. Deal with it. Also me and my friends have a podcast you guys listen to on any type of stream platform, whether it be Amazon Music or Spotify. You can check us out right here on YouTube as well. Just go to my homepage, and it's the podcast right there. It's called The Provokers. You can also just go to whatever streaming service you listen to, and it'll be there as well. But yeah, so I think it's gonna be it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.